Hello and welcome to Quilt Addicts Anonymous. I'm Stephanie Soebbing. This is one of those moments where I can't believe this is how I make a living, is that occasionally I get to do super cool collaborations like this. But a little while ago, the FreeSpirit marketing team reached out and asked if I would put together some of our best pre-cut friendly patterns in Prism, a new reorderable pre-cut that's coming out with Kaffe Fassett. This is really cool because it's got the whole rainbow in each one. It's not separated by color like they used to have it, so you can get that entire colorway, which is really cool. Also, it's a little challenging from a design perspective because Kaffe doesn't really do neutral background, so we had to really kind of pick and choose how we were going to make that work and make it stand out from the background. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the kits because you can pre-order them now, and I'll put the date on there of when the pre-order date is because I can't remember it off the top of my head right now, but you got a month or so to do it. I think it's Black Friday weekend, so Thanksgiving weekend is going to be the cutoff for that, and then they're going to deliver in January. Now, we always order a few extra, but if you see these and you absolutely need to have them in your life, you got to pre-order because then we order to fill. So let's take a peek at some of these. Again, these are some of our top pre-cut friendly patterns. They all go super fast. They're all super easy, and we've got video tutorials for all of those that will be linked in the product pages. So check it out, and I hope you guys enjoy these and love them as much as we do. Hopefully we're going to be getting some advanced fabrics so we can show you them actually made up as well, and once those are done, we'll do another video. But for now, let's take a look at the digital versions of these. So first up is Garden Plot. This one is about twin size, and it uses a very dark purpley eggplantish background, and we're using the shot cottons for the backgrounds. It is more of a woven fabric, but it works beautifully in quilting and it presses super duper flat, and I've used it before in other projects, and it is just really fabulous to work with. And it really makes all those bright caves pop, even the ones that read a little bit darker. They really do stand out a whole lot in this background. That kit is going to be at $104, and you're going to get the entire fat quarter bundle and then the background for that and enough for the binding as well. So you get everything for the top and the binding, and you can get that pattern in my new book, Fat Quarter Workshop, and that is available over at our website, shop.quiltaddictsanonymous.com. Goes together super, super fast. Retro tiles, this is the one that we have not done a video tutorial before, but I'm going to be doing it in the next couple of months as we get, I'm going to do it with a holiday one, so it'll be really fun. This uses a layer cake. It uses almost every single inch of those 10-inch square packs that you get, and it is super fun, super easy because it's cut. All those log cabin strips are pre-cut, and I've got a way of doing it to where you can get a really cool look like what you see here, where it just sort of gradates out without having to fuss too much about it. We're putting the top strip to the bottom, and then you get that real cool scrappy look where it just keeps changing a little bit at a time without too much thought or planning or needing a design wall or anything fancy like that. So again, for this one, Retro tiles, it is $73.50, and that gets you the layer cake plus your background and your binding. And again, that is also a shot cotton background, and it's got that really bright orangey color to it. So, you know, perfect for Kaffe and perfect for anyone who needs some happiness and color in their life, which, let's be honest, we all could use that in 2020. Hugs and Kisses. This one was a favorite as well. We made it with fat quarters in our original pattern, which is now available in my new book, Fat Quarter Workshop. And it's super fun and it's super easy because it's all half square triangles. And of course, we teach you how to do that and not miss any of those points when you're sewing them together. And we are going to make it even easier with this kit because it can also be made with charm packs. So for this one, you're going to get all the charm packs you need in order to make this quilt, and it's super easy. You're not even going to have to cut anything except for your background to sew those guys together with, and you're going to be able to create this really cool color change just by grouping your half square triangles together, getting your light colors together. Like we paired all of our orange and greens or yellows and greens together, and some yellows and oranges, and then we've got some blue greens and some red pinks, and it really creates that really cool color change, and you can see those hugs and kisses moving around that way. And again, super easy, super fast. If you can do a half square triangle, you can do this quilt for sure. The Hugs and Kisses quilt, that one is $98, and it's going to come with all the charm packs you need for the top, so everything's pre-cut for that, and then also your background and binding in that shot cotton, and that you will have to cut to get to your 5-inch squares, but it's pretty simple. It's not going to be that hard. You'll be able to get it together in no time. All right, refraction. This was one of the trickiest ones to design with because you had to make sure that we used the hotter colors in the center of that star. So then when we got to the cooler colors on the outside, then it will contrast nicely with that really like mustardy yellow background. Again, shot cut and background. And this one looks so much more complicated than it actually is. You can get this together in a weekend, I promise you. All you're going to do is you're going to strip piece those jelly roll strips together, the 2.5-inch strips, and then you're going to cut them using the equilateral triangle ruler. And it is important that you have a clear view equilateral triangle ruler. Some of them have a blunt tip on top. That will not work for this one. The math will not work out for you. You need one with all 3 tips that are pointy. And we use the clear view triangle for that always. And it just creates this really cool look, and there's no Y seams at all in it. It goes together on the diagonal, and then it's got some borders going around it, so the star just kind of floats out there, and it's like, here I am, let's have some good times, and let's think happy thoughts. So super easy, super fast. This was one of our original tutorials that we put out there years ago, and this pattern is still ordered all the time. People really love it because you can get it together. It looks way more complicated than it actually is, and it's super fun and super fast to put together. That one is $88.50, and it's going to come with your jelly roll, and it is going to come with everything, all that background and binding as well. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this preview. And again, I'm so excited that I get to do another collaboration with FreeSpirit. I love working with them. Their fabrics and their designers are always so inspiring and just make, you know, my job a lot of fun. And I hope it makes your quilting a lot of fun. And I hope that these bright colors really brighten up your day as well, because we could all use that. Turning to fall, it's cold, it's nasty, there's a pandemic. You know, we need some brightness, we need some happiness. Kaffe is here to help you out with that. So come check these out. You can pre-order now. They're going to be shipping sometime in January or February, and then we will be able to get those out to you, and you can work on them over the winter and keep those winter blues away with some super bright Kaffe quilt kits to work on. Thanks so much for following along, and make sure to check that out. Pre-order if you need it in your life. We will order a few extra, but this one isn't one and done. We are going to be able to reorder these, so we might be able to bring the kits back, but usually it's like months in between orders. So if this is something that you really want to work on this winter, you definitely need to pre-order now. So go check that out, shop.quiltaddictsanonymous.com. And if you watch our last video on Strata and you need that in your life, make sure you go fill out the waitlist form on the quilt kit, and we will be ordering more of that on Monday. So check that out, and until next time, happy quilting.